Hello, hello out there. Welcome to this, for me, kinda late Mystery Tournament stream. We are going to see a double. And I think it's gonna be a pretty good one, a pretty high profile one. We have a game already, and I've heard of it, and it looks fun and colorful. In our first match, got ThorOfKenya and Schrammbles. ThorOfKenya has been here a few times. 3rd edition, joined in MT17. With a kinda even win rate, I guess. Not too bad. Schrammbles, of course, has been here for a while. You've probably seen them in lots of different things, like the Mystery Show, or as a Cruise to Grounded GM. Of course, here in commentary also a whole bunch. He has joined in MT13, that's been a while. Has played in 7 mystery tournaments and got a best placement of 9th in MT14. That's pretty high, that's pretty good. Also a strong win rate, 69%, very nice. And in the other match, we have Knighty versus FurretTurret. I don't remember what the stars up there mean. Is that for like how often you got to top 8 or something like that? Either way, Knighty looking very powerful here. With the OG tag. So Knighty has joined every mystery tournament. First joined in MT1, 19th edition. Not a lot of people can say that still. Best placement of 4th in MT6, but yeah, I expect Knighty probably was in top 8 a whole bunch of times. And FurretTurret. Yeah, that reminds me, I probably will have to show off Ferret's hats. Yeah, FurretTurret has, let's see, first joined in MT11, so also has been around for quite a while. Has a pretty good, pretty high win rate, 60%. Actually, pretty similar to Knighty's. Also has 1 star up there. Best placement of 5th during MT18. Very recent. We've got a game coming up that I've heard of. I'm not sure if I've ever seen it played, but it always looked fun. Oh yeah, right, this is a 16x9 game. That makes cropping easy. This isn't what I would expect an Earthworm Jim song to sound like. Interesting. I'm not seeing all the races live yet. There is something I want to show off before I get started, of course. Let's have a quick look here. First of all, yeah, we're playing Zeepkist. I'm guessing that's how it's pronounced. It's like a soapbox racer. I don't know much about it, but I think it's pretty fun. And you've got Furret's heads. Count the heads, chat. I see a yellow one. I see like a dog or something. And a white one, and then a cap. So I guess that's 4 heads. 4 heads for 4 wins. Zeepkist, the Dutch word for soapbox. Yeah, I assumed as much. So I've seen screenshots of this, but I'm not actually really sure how this works. I'm guessing a soapbox car doesn't really have a motor, so maybe you just roll downhill. Looks like we are almost ready, so let me get the other 2 racers here cropped. And apparently there's vehicle customization. We don't see the cars right now, but we see that they have customized the characters. So ThorOfKenya and Schrammbles with the flower head. Furret with the helmet, that's a safe choice, I guess. This is a paid game, as far as I can tell. We are playing the demo. Make the entry here. Seeing a very cute frog car here on the screenshots on Steam. Also some kind of fries, box of fries, car. Oh, this is in early access since 2021. I'm guessing this game is not gonna come out. I'm sorry, developers, but you're not making it look like this is ever gonna get a full release. Actually, they still have events and contests here in 2025. So maybe this coming out at some point. Seems like a very long early access period with if you're starting in 2021. I guess if they're still doing events, then I wouldn't completely lose hope. There's Knighty's car also with the safety helmet. I'm not sure, are those other things ear? No, hands. Those are arms, I guess. They come out of the head. I'm not sure. Zeepkist driver anatomy is foreign to me. I guess we can actually, on the menu, there's a full body shot of a Zeepkist guy, and he's, yeah, I guess he doesn't really have a head, it's just his face on his torso. And the arms pretty high. Kind of where I would expect the ears to be. And we are starting in just a few seconds. Here we go. Start your Zeepkists. Okay, we're starting off with some interesting physics here. And now we're on the real racetrack, let's see. Is there not any music here? That's kind of interesting. So oh, there it is. Okay, I guess there's no music in the races. Maybe we'll put on Rain Wave. Schrammbles made it to the goal already. This kind of reminds me of... What's it called? Checkmania, I guess. ThorOfKenya earning some accessories there. So on the overworld, you apparently drag your driver around. Like we've got checkpoints. I guess I should turn on music. me see, did I place the widget in a reasonable place? Yeah, there we go. So far I'm not really following who's on which level. Let's see, we're doing get bronze or better on all demo adventure stages. That kind of makes me think of, I forgot the name, the ball racing game that's also kinda, you earn medals based on time. Something flow. Yeah, this kind of seems like Trackmania without a motor, I suppose. Although the cars are going really far, even though they don't have motors. Gradient Flow, okay, yeah, that's the game I meant. Okay, ThorOfKenya, 3 of our 4 races on this sunset stage. Let's see, so Knighty is on Demo 5, I think. Seems it doesn't really show the stage when they enter it, maybe when they exit. Everyone's on the sunset stage now, so I guess that means Knighty is behind at the moment. Cute little sun there in the sky. Oh, ThorOfKenya having a terrible crash. Oh, apparently you can keep going even if you fall off the track. But has lost a lot of speed. All the momentum gone. He's still rolling. Ah, there's a boost. ThorOfKenya keeps going, does not have to restart, or is this... I'm not sure. Schrammbles, in the meantime, going on to the next stage, and FurretTurret as well. So our right side is leading. Oh, you can break the soapbox, that would be interesting. Oh yeah, looks like Knighty also reset. Right, the timer is a good indicator for that. ThorOfKenya making it to a checkpoint, and I think that's the goal. And in the meantime, Schrammbles already finishing another stage. Going on to the desert stage. Slow down. Do the Zeepkists have brakes at all? Furret manages the silver medal. Knighty also on the previous stage, the silver levels. Knighty 1 stage behind. ThorOfKenya, I think also 1 stage behind, yeah. There are 2 of these sunset stages. So it looks like our right side and our left side are fairly even. Oh, we saw Furret's frog car now, and I guess Schrammbles is also rocking the frog car. The green one. Can't really see it from the back. Both Schrammbles and Furret very tight. This is from the Hitman song. Why is this on? Schrammbles doing a nice spin with this frog car. Knighty rolling very slowly, does make it to the goal and does get the bronze medal. I wasn't sure. I don't know how tight the times are in this game, but if you're rolling that slowly into the finish line, I'd be worried. Now everyone's on the desert stage here. I'm assuming that's the same stage. Oh, do they have laps? I see a counter in the bottom left. Schrammbles with a gold medal on this stage. Schrammbles ahead from all of our racers. Counters for checkpoints, I see. Furret with an interesting backwards driving technique there. At least it gave us a good peek at the frog car, but not sure it really helps race-wise. Schrammbles on some kind of mini golf course. Lots of interesting scenery here. And much more complex to drive. It's not like an obvious straight track. There's a lot of wide spaces in this one. Schrammbles is rolling kinda slow by now, but he's going downhill now. That should hopefully help. Do they know about arms up? Is that a thing in the game? You go faster if you... Let's look at the pace spin here. There is a brake. Also slows down the rotation. There is arms up. Yeah, this increases your air time. Further jump distance. Okay, other than that, there's not a lot in the pace spin. I'm guessing Schrammbles might already be on the next track with the way this looks. I was looking at the pace spin for a bit there. ThorOfKenya also in this kind of mazy part. That's interesting. Does the path cross back through here again? It kind of seemed like there's a second road crossing there. Oh, Schrammbles in some kind of sideways half pipe, I guess. It looks like you either have to be very fast to stay on the wall there, or maybe just kind of steering up the wall would be enough. Schrammbles catching a lot of boost here, but maybe that's necessary for this steep turn, this half pipe thing. Well, seems like Schrammbles maybe caught a bit too much of a boost, hit a lot of walls there. ThorOfKenya finishing the what I'm calling mini golf stage, I guess. Also now going on to where Schrammbles is here. And Schrammbles is driving on the wall, is making it through that part. Now it's a full pipe. Schrammbles catching the boost again, still going. So Furret still is on the desert stage. It seems like Furret got a bit stuck there. I think Knighty is ahead now. Knighty was behind for quite a while, but seems like it's turned around. Great musical background for Zeepkist racing. Yeah, ThorOfKenya and Schrammbles were at the same place here, but Schrammbles broke the car. Good chance now for ThorOfKenya to finish the track. Furret not making it to the goal again. And ThorOfKenya is ahead. So the both left side racers now ahead of the right side racers. The race has flipped around. Knighty restarting, maybe lost too much speed there, was going pretty slow already. Schrammbles finishing the stage. It's also on this winter track now that Thor is already playing. FurretTurret with a gigantic jump. FurretTurret's still on this desert track, and I haven't paid enough attention to recognize where the issue is. Oh, FurretTurret this time making it with a gold medal. Nice. Does get to continue this time. And I think FurretTurret's on the same stage as Knighty now again. Seems like Knighty might have some issues with this track as well, just lost a wheel. Schrammbles doing well here in this winter track, has taken the lead again, it seems. Is on 3 checkpoints and there's the finish line. Yeah, that sets Schrammbles 1 stage ahead. There's the finish line for ThorOfKenya as well. So not too far behind. This track that the lower match is on is so long. No checkpoints and it seems to go on forever. FurretTurret seems to have lost a lot of speed. There's a downhill section here again. Knighty finishing with a silver medal. Gets to go on. FurretTurret, I think, is in a pretty early part of the stage here. Although, okay, I guess it's already a minute in, but it seems like a... Oh, lost the wheel. That's not gonna go well for this long track. FurretTurret lost the back wheel there. Schrammbles' track has 7 checkpoints. Wonder if that says something about the length, or maybe it's just very risky track. Schrammbles drifting off course and restarting there. Oh, Schrammbles somehow lost the wheel again. Has to restart. ThorOfKenya with a lot of speed. Picked up from downhill. Oh, I think that's where Schrammbles lost the wheel, at one of those gaps, kinda coming in low and hitting the edge. Looks like ThorOfKenya is almost at the end here. Oh, that was an interesting little chicane there. Suddenly the path goes on the right side. Not sure I would have caught that in time. That's 7 checkpoints for ThorOfKenya. Schrammbles at 6 checkpoints. And there's the goal! And the silver medal. Schrammbles now also at the little diversion path, the little yellow road. So, again, not very far behind, maybe 20 seconds. In the lower race, I see FurretTurret is somewhat stuck on this track again, I think. Knighty now in this sideways half-pipe part that we've seen before a few times. Ooh, Knighty going pretty slow here. And it seems to only go on pretty flat. Maybe there's a boost somewhere for Knighty. Oh, ThorOfKenya's wheels are now soap. Which I guess makes them very slippery. Seems like he's just sliding in any direction. Oh, picking up a lot of rotational speed, but didn't lose a soap wheel. Gets a gold medal. Knighty was not fast enough to finish the stage. And I think FurretTurret is also on this stage, yeah. That looks like the same stage. We're flying out of a curve. I think Schrammbles is coming up to the soap part. Oh yeah, there's the soap gate, and Schrammbles hits a wall, is still going. Lost a soap wheel. There it's sliding. Schrammbles restarting. I'm not sure, wouldn't he have made it to the goal maybe? It seems like he was still going fine. Furret coming up to the sideways half-pipe part with plenty of speed. Knighty picking up a lot of speed and running off course a bit. And that's the goal for Furret. And that's bronze. Furret gets to go on taking the lead again in the lower race. Schrammbles in the soap wheel part again. This time with all 4 wheels spinning wildly. Oh, lost the wheel, but maybe he'll make it. Looks good. Schrammbles does make it, gets a gold medal, also gets to go on. I think he's on the same track as Thor now, looks pretty similar. Looks like the tracks are getting a lot riskier, a lot faster. It's much easier to fly off the track or to break something. Knighty again in the strongly boosting part. Handling that better now, I think. Kept most of the speed. Here's the half-pipe part for Knighty. A bit low, but gets through with plenty of speed. Furret in the meantime already finishing a track again, so it's getting a bit of a lead on Knighty. Schrammbles finishing the track ahead of ThorOfKenya. Lots of lead changes in this race. Got some kind of funny rotating hammer there for Schrammbles. Not sure if that does anything positive for us. Oh, Schrammbles jumping out for a little bit, but makes it back onto the track. Good music for this game. Oh, Schrammbles did not have enough speed, falling off the high wall there. Schrammbles falling out again. So since Schrammbles track features a lot of driving on the wall, I'm guessing you have to keep your speed up well. Not sure how necessary it is to be fast to stay on the wall in this game. That would make sense. Interesting obstacles here for Schrammbles. Okay, you mainly have to go left and right around them. I was worried that maybe the road would wind up a tower or something. Schrammbles was at 5 of 5 checkpoints, but got thrown off course there. And ThorOfKenya finishing his track as well. He's now on the same track as Schrammbles. Might be another chance to catch up. Yeah, this is great race music from Sonic Adventure. Schrammbles made it to goal, but was not fast enough. Looks like the time limit might be pretty tight here. ThorOfKenya also pretty far in this track already, 4 checkpoints of 5. Checkpoint number 5. Ah, hammers. Yeah, here. ThorOfKenya also hitting them directly. Looks like Thor is looking for a shortcut or maybe a boost from the hammer. Knighty coming up on the finish line. Bronze medal. I think Knighty is still a stage behind, if I see that correctly. Thor coming up to the end of this stage again. Has to stay on the track and then has to avoid the hammers. And here are the hammers. Thor makes it through. Blarg. Not enough something. Was it not fast enough? I didn't catch what it said. But Knighty in the meantime did finish the stage again. Looks like the stage that the upper race is on is pretty difficult. I'm not sure how many more stages there are. Is this the final stage, right? Maybe? Okay, Thor at this left and right dodging part again. Oh yeah, Thor's split was green there. And we're coming up to the hammers. Oh! They're still going, but yeah, probably wouldn't be enough to get up the hill. Schrammbles was also nearing the end, but sadly flew off the track just a little bit. Yeah, the stage in the upper race here, quite a wall for both racers, and the lower match hasn't caught up to that yet, so I'm guessing they'll also have issues here. FurretTurret not fast enough in the lower match here. He's still a stage ahead, I think. Knighty on the course with 7 checkpoints. FurretTurret on the one with 5. Schrammbles is nearing the final section again. About 59 seconds on the last checkpoint. If that's maybe a... Ooh. Does manage to dodge the hammers. 110, 12, 13, 14. And that's good enough. Schrammbles gets to go on. Steering equals roll. Oh, it's probably like the soap thing earlier. Or is this a completely different... Are we flying now? I'm seeing some rings in the air. FurretTurret also making it to this very difficult stage that Thor is still on. And oh yeah, Schrammbles is flying now. We're pilot wings now, I guess. Looks like Schrammbles is kind of struggling with these controls. Going very far off course. So it looked like Schrammbles had it under control for the start, but then, I don't know, somehow got very far off course there. Let's see, it's still staying on course. Here's a tight turn. Okay, Schrammbles is keeping it pretty reliably on track. In the meantime, FurretTurret also nearing the end of this stage, but falls off. Okay. Guess we can come back to Schrammbles here. 10 checkpoints and Schrammbles has 9 down. Does he have to land as well? Okay, makes it through the parachuting gate, but does not make it to the goal. So close, but Schrammbles is still a stage ahead and looks like he's got it figured out now. Yeah, I'm not sure. The game is apparently in early access since 2021, but if they keep developing it and if people keep playing it, buying it, I guess they can keep going like that. Although on the last checkpoint, but 116, 117 would not make it. Schrammbles on the last flying ring, now has to land successfully. That's definitely something where Pilot Wings experience might come in. Great landing for Schrammbles, makes it to the goal, and gold medal! Looks like this might be the final, or almost the final stage for Schrammbles. It looks like the overworld path is kinda coming to an end there. Oh, we've got lots of side changes, I guess, for Schrammbles. First you're on the floor, then you're on the wall. Back down. Very narrow wall path here for Schrammbles. Seems pretty difficult to stay on that. In the lower race, FurretTurret is coming up to the hammers. Avoids the hammers. 115, 116 is not fast enough. 17 almost. Looks like FurretTurret, no, oh yeah, there's the time. It's on at the start. 117. So FurretTurret definitely knew that that wasn't fast enough. Schrammbles staying well in the curve there. Now the narrow part. ThorOfKenya also still struggling with this 117 course. Schrammbles coming up to the difficult part here again. Manages to stay on the wall, is kinda slow. It looks like he's going. And he makes it through. 8 checkpoints on this stage. Schrammbles has 3 down. FurretTurret now on the flying stage. See if FurretTurret can quickly grasp how the flying works, how it's different. So far it's looking very good for FurretTurret, isn't flying off course in the tight turn. Oh, are those rings moving for FurretTurret? Are the helicopters moving around? That would be mean. FurretTurret almost there. Not on the best line here, I think, but ooh. Oh, FurretTurret de-parachuting without the gate. That works. And FurretTurret makes it. So again, both of our right side players are ahead. Apparently the frog car is the winning car. Schrammbles back at this very narrow sideways part is having a good grasp now, I think, of this. Oh, this is a weird entrance into the pipe here. Is this maybe should this maybe be taken like a looping, like a loop? Don't go sideways, just a little bit, and take it like a. Oh, where's this going? Okay, Schrammbles going down some kind of drain. Makes it out. Very nice. Didn't break anything. It seemed like the track was splitting there in two different paths. Oh, Schrammbles very low here. Can he make it up? Not enough speed. Schrammbles had 6 of 8 checkpoints down. ThorOfKenya coming up to the difficult path in the 117 hammers stage. Time-wise, it's looking good. Ah, right into the hammer. It feels like it's really hard to avoid the hammers if you're coming in with bad timing. Knighty on the soap wheel stage, that's kind of quite a bit behind, it feels like. I think Knighty is one stage behind Thor, who's one stage... I guess 2 stages behind Schrammbles. I think that the flying stage was in between. And FurretTurret on the same stage as Schrammbles. Right now set this narrow sideways part. Slowed down a lot there, but made it on nicely. ThorOfKenya's rolling to the goal. 14, 15, gets it. ThorOfKenya gets to move on to the next stage. The flying stage. I think that's a really funny twist, that you're suddenly flying. Seems like the game doesn't even tell you that you're gonna fly, it just says roll is steer or something like that. Steering is roll. It doesn't even say, hey, you're gonna fly now. ThorOfKenya seems to be struggling a lot more with this. Is checking the controls. Let's go, Thor. It's taking to the air. Okay, okay, that's a bit better than last time. Much better now for Thor. Has the big turn behind him. I think the only other real issue that players were struggling with is right before the landing. There's also a big turn there, and then of course you have to deal with the landing itself. Eight checkpoints for Thor. That's number 9. Oh, coming in very sideways. It's still going good. Good landing. And Thor gets the flying stage as well. Gets to go on to what's apparently the final stage. The 3 of our players are here now. I think we're seeing more crashes from the players on the right side now. Right now landing without breaking anything. Knighty also gets to move on. Although is moving on to the difficult stage where, yeah, with the hammers and the 117 goal time, where our players were struggling for quite a bit. Lots of restarts on this final stage. FurretTurret coming into the narrow sideways part, getting it very well this time. Flawlessly making it through. Oh, that's an unfortunate jump there. FurretTurret falling off. Lost contact to the ground. Thor and Schrammbles in exactly the same spot. Although I don't want to call it tight since we have to retry the stage a whole bunch of times. We're seeing a lot of retries in the early parts here. Maybe the small mistakes add up after playing over 40 minutes of Zeepkist. Oh, Thor sliding around a bit. Yeah, that's not recoverable, no. Lost control of the card. Threaten this downward part again. And yeah, a lot of players get this unfortunate jump here. FurretTurret recovering, making it through still, but I don't think FurretTurret's gonna make it up there. Yeah, not enough speed left. Ooh, ThorOfKenya jumping too high, cracking the wheels on the upper edge. FurretTurret again here on the downward turn, now getting it very cleanly. Now the kind of loop into the pipe. Okay, FurretTurret also dealing very well with that. Yeah, the big funnel. And FurretTurret hits the wall there. Yeah, the funnel doesn't really have a clear path, I guess, into it. You just have to land well. FurretTurret now getting the downward turn very cleanly. Does the name of this game mean anything in some other language? Yes, I think Beastie said earlier that Zeepkist is the Dutch word for soapbox racer. Yeah, both of our racers in the top match do not make it out of the early parts of this race anymore. It seems like Furret has more luck with that. Furret at least making it to the later downturn and the pipe. Schrammbles rolling very slowly here, but does keep going. Knighty making it to the later part of this 117 hammers stage, but seems kinda slow. Yes, is at least 5 or 10 seconds too slow, I think. Would have to be around a 1 minute flat on the checkpoint, I believe. Furret crashing at the funnel again, but does make it to the funnel at least. We don't really see the upper two racers gets to the funnel. Now ThorOfKenya on the downturn, that's one big issue for the racers. Makes it through with a little bit of trouble, but still going. Kinda slow here on the pipe, but might make it in. Did make it in. Too slow. I think that's the first time we saw that, or at least I haven't noticed it before, but Thor's still going. I wonder if he can make the jump to the funnel. Meanwhile, Furret going pretty quickly also at the funnel. Oh, Thor braking. Furret also braking. This stage seems very hard. I haven't played the game, but I don't know, my naive idea would just be when you get to the funnel you kinda turn your car so that it will land nicely on the ground. Not sure what the air control of a Zeepkist is. Furret on the downturn again, coming up to the pipe. Looks like Furret has this part down pretty well. Oh, going very high in the pipe here, but recovers, makes it out okay. And crashes on the funnel again. Looks like our next big issue here is making it safely into that funnel, and then that's looking good for Thor. Okay. Going down in a spiral, not bad. Makes it out, but that's still just half of this track, it seems. 5 checkpoints of 8. We've been here before, I think, quite a while ago. I think Schrammbles made it here, and yeah, ended somewhere there. I think Schrammbles got a little bit further, but not much further. Right back at the downturn. Getting it very clean now. Here's the pipe. And now the funnel. Okay, wasn't sure that would work, but Bird made it through the funnel. It's using the photo mode to look around. I don't know if the paste bin mentions this at all. If not, then this is a very smart use of this option. Oh, but Furret losing control there. But still looks like Furret is consistently making it the furthest. Not much progress happening here. Knighty is still struggling with the stage 2 stages behind. Yeah, we have 7 people in this race. Not just the 4 here on stream, and nobody has finished so far. Oh, Schrammbles in the funnel. Going down with a spiral path, makes it out cleanly. Here's another drop. Schrammbles also making it through that. There's another checkpoint. Is Schrammbles gonna make it this time? There's another checkpoint. Oh, but it's very slow now. Oh yeah, I remember this part. I think that's where Schrammbles stopped the last time. Was too low there on the wall. So since chat was saying earlier the last few checkpoints are close together, I'm guessing we've almost seen the end of this stage. Oh, Schrammbles losing both wheels maybe? No, one wheel still in the funnel, but isn't gonna get anywhere, I think. You're losing a lot of speed there and also falling off the wall. Oh, ThorOfKenya hitting the floor with all 4 wheels, but they're breaking. But maybe that's an okay way to land, but apparently not. Schrammbles coming up to the pipe. And now the jump to the funnel. Furret already in the funnel. Oh, but falls over. Schrammbles slightly out of control, lands correctly though. Still going. Pick up a lot of speed here. Up the wall. Looking good for Schrammbles. Checkpoint number 8. Now where's the goal? Is that the goal in front there? Schrammbles might be getting this. And Schrammbles finishes the stage. No dot done yet. Haven't checked what the end condition is, but I think we're there. Yeah, looks like. There's a dot down from Schrammbles. With a time of 56 minutes and 15 seconds. Knighty finishing the stage. I missed that. But it's going on to the flying part now. Knighty's first attempt with the glider, not ideal, but didn't immediately sink into the ocean. Looks like Knighty had a quick grasp. Okay, well, made progress at least. Oh, Knighty taking the turn a bit too tight. There's a good look at Schrammbles' frog car. Watch TV. The TV is currently turned off. I see. Not sure why Knighty's flying. Definitely off course. ThorOfKenya sliding and losing a lot of speed again. Is still on the wall, but it's not looking good. Yes, falling off. Furret entering the funnel again. Looks like not just landing on the funnel, but also going down the funnel is pretty difficult. It's easy to fall off the wall and crash right away. I guess you'd either have to stay on the outside of your curve basically, or go down a spiral kind of path that we've seen a few times. Oh, Knighty has 9 checkpoints down, but this is going a bit off course here. Which one's the missing ring for Knighty, or is it just the one right in front of the goal? Looks like Knighty is on path again. Okay. Rolling to the finish line. Probably lost a lot of time though. Not fast enough for Knighty. Furret made it to the funnel, but didn't seem to survive. We've hit the hour mark. In another 30 minutes we would call a match if it isn't done. Like, I think we will definitely see a finish before that. It's like Knighty's on a good path now. Yeah, has to correct quite a bit here. Turn straight, and there's the finish. And Knighty can also join the other players on the final stage. Yeah, everyone's on the same stage again. It's not impossible for Knighty to still take this. Furret coming up to the pipe. Oh, lost control there. Knighty coming in too high and also turned the wrong way. It's a long way down. Yeah, Knighty has 20 other players on this final stage, but has a lot to learn that the other players had, I don't know, 20 minutes or something to experience and practice.
Hello, Moore. I'm doing a faux pas, but I just want to do some commentary for you.
Hello.
Give you
yeah, that's fine.
Right.
Also, congrats on the win.
Thank you. Yeah, this last level has a lot of parts to it. That just like chaining them together is very difficult until you learn like some of the keys. So I didn't realize, at least for that first jump, that you don't want to land straight on. You want to land at part of an angle. Because that's like the consistent way to not like break your tires or crash.
Yeah, I would think if you land on all four, that's like the least stressful way, like the least energy on your wheels. But I guess if you're coming in like very straight, then that's too much of a hit
you have
anyway.
to like, yeah, you have to hit it at that angle. Like if you hit it at like a flat part, or even like at somewhat like, as we can see, Knighty just lost a wheel there.
FurretTurret, not too bad it's buffering now, but FurretTurret's making it out the funnel, looking good. Just has to pick up enough speed and might be getting to the finish.
Yeah, has FurretTurret seen this part before?
I think this is about where FurretTurret got. Not sure he made it made it up the wall. Okay, a bit slow.
Ooh.
Too slow.
Yeah. It's just like, yeah, I forgot the second time I got there that you need to just have enough speed to make it through, because after you get into that like that cove there, it's pretty much free after that. But just getting there consistently is hard.
I think you made it to that part even very early once, and then you were too slow and too low on the wall.
Yeah, and then I went into Crash City at that first part, which infuriated me to no end.
Yeah, that's how the other players are playing this as well. But FurretTurret was pretty consistent so far with getting to the funnel. I think more successful than all of the other racers. Yeah, with how difficult all of this stage is, it's probably gonna take a while until FurretTurret makes it there again.
Yeah, but just like having that confidence boost of like knowing you can get there, like you have the strat. As soon as I picked up where to actually land in the funnel, like it was over. Knighty going for the clock for some reason. Yeah, I'm not sure how far Knighty has gotten so far, but with FurretTurret basically almost completing the level at this point, we might see a completion. FurretTurret on a good attempt here. Going high. Sticks the landing. This might be it.
It just needs to pick up a lot of speed. And up
has
the wall.
A good angle.
Looking very good here. That should be it. Straight to the finish line.
That is going to be a finish for FurretTurret.
There it is, the dot down from FurretTurret with a time of 1 hour, 6 minutes and 56.
GG's to FurretTurret. Tough game.
And both of the frog car racers won.
That's, I mean, you pick Frog, you're gonna leap ahead of your opponent, for sure.
So Knighty came into this stage quite a bit after the other racers. think we'll probably see Thor finish first.
Yeah, and we know Knighty is going to finish. Even if it takes Knighty all night. Because for lore reasons, Knighty is one of the very few people who have never forfeit a race on SRL. So Knighty will stick this out. We may not watch Knighty stick this out. Oh, Knighty. Probably the first time Knighty saw the funnel, immediately crashing into it.
Thor coming to the funnel. Not a great angle.
And there's Furret with the victory gif. Crashed. Right, Knighty consistently getting this turn, it looks. Well, maybe not that time. Commentator curse. Thor on the other side. A little too fast, a little too low. Yeah, it's very hard to like get a consistent rhythm with some of these movements, since every adjustment like is always different. You're constantly making micro adjustments to manage your little soapbox car. As I found, like, it's inconsistent sometimes. Like, when your brake is actually going to brake you enough, if it's going to turn you the right direction. Nice landing there for Knighty.
This early jump here is, I think we've seen that a lot. It's just your seconds in the air and then... Oh, Thor overshooting still. So it seems to be really hard to plan that. I guess even just because you don't really see where you're going, it's like a blind jump.
Right, Knighty on the strip, a little slow, but I think has enough speed to get to the end.
Thank you, FurretTurret, for the raid, and congrats on the win. I think we'll watch at least Thor finish here, and then we can get everyone in for an interview.
Knighty coming up on the funnel. Let's see if Knighty has an idea of how to deal with it. Pause buffering.
Don't think we've seen anyone pause buffer. That's an interesting strategy. Something else we haven't seen much, I think I only saw Furret make use of it, is some kind of photo mode that lets you look around.
I knew photo mode was an option. I just didn't care to look at the level. I'll learn by doing.
I mean, in a stage where you rarely get to the later parts, maybe getting a look at everything first might be a good.
Yeah, I can definitely see where it would have come in handy. Like, if I would have known certain things were coming up, maybe plan better. But it was, for me, just getting into the rhythm of just driving. Like, I didn't want to lose that rhythm. Thor, back to the funnel. Loses one of his wheels. And unfortunately, if you lose a wheel, staying on the track.
Going with it. I mean, I guess it's not impossible, but yeah, it seems unlikely that he's gonna keep enough speed.
Yeah, you have no traction or turning ability if you lose a wheel. A little too high for Knighty there. To see if Thor can land this. Does, but loses his wheels. So back to the start.
I'm not sure you can even do anything in that case. Like, seems like it's more the way you're jumping in and less the way you're turning when landing.
Yeah, I had a very hard time finding a consistent strategy until I just figured if I land slightly at an angle, not on all 4 wheels, that usually gave me at least a smooth enough landing. A little too fast for Thor there. Knighty on the strip.
Yeah, now they're rolling pretty slow, but makes it seems the better strategy. I think we've also seen Thor like slide and lose a lot of speed before that small strip, and it always worked very well.
We're going for a reset. Knighty, unfortunately, flipping, landing on his head. And it looks like Thor has forfeited from the race.
Yep, there's a forfeit from Thor.
I do not blame him. This level is very frustrating, and just what it is. Knighty going for the big. Gets the checkpoint, but unfortunately no control.
And we're joined by FurretTurret and ThorOfKenya. GG's. All of you did really well. Especially this last stage was a big block, and also I think 2 stages before that with the rotating hammers. That's also a very challenging stage.
Yes, the hammers is, you try to aim it just right, you just off by just seconds. It can hit you so easily with the cycles.
I called into the Unity headquarters with my secret line, and I told them to make the hammer cycles cooperate with me, because I worked at Unity, so I know how the physics engine works, so I just typed in a cheat code.
I know, that seems like an outside tool for it.
Well, it's a hammer. Of course it's an outside tool.
I would say that 14 and 16 were like the stopping blocks for me anyway. I wish the whole game was level 15. Not gonna lie.
That was really good. Yeah, the controls in this were just immaculate, like excellent, and the flying somehow like felt wrong but also really good.
It was very smooth, very smooth.
It was so smooth. Yeah, I had the distinct sense that I was like doing a good job, and then was on the final level for at least 2 hours.
Oh, Knighty hitting the turn a little too slow. Has not seen this part yet, so didn't know that he needed to have more speed. Ugh.
Oh yeah, see, that's where I used the photo mode there, and at like the slow rocky descent in one of the like the spooky graveyard level.
Yeah, I think for me, I just kept getting walled by that first like big drift at the beginning. Like I could not hit it consistently to save my life. Once I got past it, I was kind of okay, but then sometimes you would hit that spiral like way too fast, and you would crash your car. So I didn't get very far go past there.
What was my thing not working? Yes, it doesn't work on this screen. Okay, back to 4-player. Strange.
Yeah, I was not gonna doubt. I was like, Knighty did not stop stream before finishing. That's not the Knighty way. Yeah, the one thing, and I mentioned this when I joined commentary a little earlier, like, although the game controlled really nicely, it was very inconsistent at times with the brake. And like, I had a hard time like figuring out like, why would I turn so much and so little doing the same amount of brake?
Yep, I felt the same way.
I thought it felt pretty natural just for like the fact that it's specifically soapbox racing. At least it felt more to me that like it's less about going fast and more about maintaining traction and like that kind of thing. So I guess that to me, like, I definitely felt that moments where it's like I need to go slower to go faster, and that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
there get points where you actually have to have that speed to get past whatever the next piece is, or as in the second to last one was you had to get enough speed to you could go slower, but you wouldn't be able to meet that time requirement.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the time requirement didn't really feel like a factor for most of the levels. At least for hitting bronze, anyway.
I mean, I know I definitely was close on a number of them. I know I missed a few.
Yeah, one or two I would agree that they the times are pretty tight, but like you can get it without even thinking. It just seems like once you hit that 15th level, it just seemed to just spike in difficulty just out of nowhere. But that's common for a mystery tournament.
Yeah, or I guess maybe it was more so for me of like cutting it close or not quite making it, and then being like, oh, if I just don't break at this one spot or I like maintain speed through this one turn, then I've got it no problem. I know there were a couple times where it's like I'm definitely too slow to make the target time, but I'll still just kind of go for it anyway, just to see the rest of the course.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'd say more, but I'm eating ice cream.
I mean, shout out to the devs for wrangling Unity physics somehow. I'm impressed.
Yes,
I also think it is like uniquely funny that some of the target times end with like 0.002, which is a very Unity thing to just not be able to have 0 for no reason because floating point. And it just like irks me on a daily basis. But this game feels really good. I'm probably gonna get the full thing.
Yeah, it's interesting. They seem to have been working on this for quite a while. The game was released into early access in 2021, if I saw that right. And it's still early access, but they still seem to add stuff, so it's not dead. It's just they've been working on it for 4 years or something.
It's a forever game, but it's not.
Oh, you're right.
Like a.
Yeah, it's a soapbox Fall Guys.
Okay. Okay, yeah, you're right. I didn't even notice that it was. I mean, I guess that should have come to mind because when I looked at the Steam page for the race and like the first trailer was like, we have input remapping now, and that's definitely not the sort of thing you would put on a game that isn't already successful and has been played a bunch.
Yeah, basic features of the box art, you don't want that.
You can now play as Luigi.
Wow.
We did see a lot of cosmetic unlockables, but of course nobody had time to equip anything else.
Yeah, I mashed through it too fast and entered one of the levels again.
Yep, I did the same exact thing.
I did that like 4 times. Actually, no, I was mashing slower to make sure I would catch it, and I just didn't move out of the way fast enough and still just entered the level anyway. It's fine, it's fun, you know, diegetic menus and whatever.
I mean, for a demo, this had a lot of content.
Yeah.
Absolutely, it has a lot of potential. Like I said, that difficulty spike. I'm pretty sure that it seemed like they kind of divided into easy, medium, hard, and extreme, and they just kind of split it up into 3 levels for 16 sets. That's what kind of seemed like to me with that sudden difficult spike.
Oh yeah, that would make sense. Yeah.
Chat has mentioned the community for this game a few times. I'm wondering, does this game have like a track editor? It seems very Trackmania-like.
I think this had like in the menu you had a track editor, but like obviously you couldn't do it in the demo.
Yeah, I mean, from the fact that this level 16 exists, like if they didn't have a track editor and let people make some just like trials garbage, that would be wild. But the movement still works even with these just like weird vertical bits. It was reminding me of Mario Kart 8, just with the camera work, because there's something with like Mario Kart 8 and a little bit of 7 as well, where it's like when you hit some of those like hairpin turns while the track is like inverting, and the camera just somehow like clicks in a nice way that really accentuates the turn. There was a lot of that here, and that was really cool.
I did have one instance where the camera did like do a little weird thing for me. I think I hit like that perfect like middle point where it like shifted twice. But other than that, like the camera was really good.
I think a few times I saw it whip around really fast, but yeah, other than that, I think it's working really well.
Yeah,
looks
well,
like
even,
you can. Yeah, looks like you get the level editor, but you have to purchase the game.
Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, this is definitely at least going on my wish list. It seemed like a lot of fun.
A demo that let you that let you level edit would be crazy.
Well, but they'd have to do it with some, like, you know, like when you get some, like, I don't know, like whatever software, and it's like, here's the demo mode. It's the same thing, but you can only use it for 10 minutes, and then you can't save or something. Like how speedrun level editor. How fast can you make a level? Like it's what's the speedrun I'm thinking of? There's some speedrun that's just like, how quickly can you build this thing? And it's like 40 seconds or something in some game. Anyway.
Knighty's coming up on the funnel again. Maybe let's watch this attempt. Ooh, okay, well there goes the attempt. Okay.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
honestly, just the lack of an entry point into the funnel is like the one main gripe I have with this level. I thought the rest of it was fine. It was just like that specific spot of just like, you just kind of gotta physics it somehow. Didn't feel good.
Yeah, especially because like the only way to see what's beyond it is to go into photo mode.
Yeah.
So you can't really sight read the level as well as you would like.
Yeah, well, yeah, because you're like descending the whole thing, so you don't see anything until you're right up in it. Like, I know there were a couple of the levels that like crossed over themselves a little, so it was at least like, oh, okay, I gotta remember this is up ahead.
Alright, well I don't think we're gonna see Knighty finish in the next few minutes, so I think we're gonna call it here. GG's to all of the players, especially Knighty, still trucking along.
Yeah, early exit for Knighty, because these were lizard matches.
Yeah,
congrats.
That's unusual, and that's a very tall challenge for Furret. Congrats on that as well.
I'm as surprised as you are. Honestly, that was back in my head like 10 minutes in. I'm like, okay, this is a game with weird physics. I have a chance.
Yeah, and then Thor, sorry to eliminate you for the second tournament in a row.
Hey, it's fine. There's always Mr. 21.
Oh, you're skipping 20?
Oh, this is 19. Oh, I don't know what day it is, by the way.
You know, I had the same. Yeah, I had the same reaction. I finished the race. I'm like, all right, I'll see everyone. Wait, is it Wednesday or Saturday? Shoot.
Yeah, I was gonna ask Thor, are you gonna join MT20? But obviously you're skipping that for 21.
That's funny. Wait, you two were matched up last time too?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's funny.
Oh, were you matched up last tournament as well for it? You and Knighty?
No.
Oh.
It was meant for you two. That's funny.
Yeah, I had a streak where I was only playing BTS. It was very funny.
I don't know. I think I've only had a rematch with someone once. I forget who. Just based on like Discord messages.
Anyway, we're distracting Muer from ending the stream.
You're right.
Well, what future matches do we have on the schedule, Muer?
Yeah, let's look at the schedule. So there's no matches right now. Thankfully, it's very late here. But tomorrow we have, looks like 2 more matches. With a gap in between, and we don't have vodcast, so we'll see. But we have Bullet Dancer JJ versus Adam Plate at 7 PM, and Dragus Cloud versus Jay Lamsey at 9 PM. And then some more on Friday, and yeah, there's another deadline coming up, so we're seeing a lot of matches bunch up there probably.
Wonderful to see. So again, thanks to all of our racers today. We will see you on the next stream. Thank you for the restream, Muer.
You're very welcome. See you everyone soon.
Goodbye.
Bye.